What happens to your body after a long stay in space? Muscle and bone loss. In microgravity, your muscles and bones don't have to work as hard to support your body. This leads to muscle atrophy and a loss of up to 1% of bone mass per month. Astronauts exercise for up to 2 hours a day using resistance bands and specialized equipment to try and minimize this effect. But they still return to Earth physically weaker. In fact, some astronauts lose up to 20% of their muscle mass after just a few months in space. Vision problems. Ever heard of space vision syndrome? In microgravity, fluids shift toward your head, putting pressure on the optic nerve and changing the shape of your eyeball. This can lead to blurry vision and long-term sight problems. About 60% of astronauts report vision issues after returning to Earth. Scientists believe that increased pressure on the brain might be the cause, but the exact reason is still being studied. Fluid shift and puffy face. Without gravity pulling fluids downward, blood and other fluids collect in the upper body, causing moon face, swollen cheeks and a puffy head. This also increases pressure inside the skull, which can cause headaches and a constantly stuffy nose. Some astronauts even report losing their sense of taste and smell temporarily due to this pressure. Brain changes. Time in space actually causes the brain to rewire itself. MRI scans of astronauts' brains show that the areas responsible for balance and coordination shrink, while areas linked to sensory processing expand. This helps astronauts adapt to microgravity, but it also makes it harder for them to adjust to walking and balance when they return to Earth. Some astronauts experience dizziness and trouble walking for weeks after landing. Radiation exposure. Outside of Earth's protective atmosphere, astronauts are exposed to dangerous cosmic radiation. This can damage DNA and increase the risk of cancer, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. A single year in space exposes an astronaut to as much radiation as 20 chest X-rays per day, which is why shielding and protective suits are critical for long-term missions. Psychological effects. Isolation, confinement, and lack of natural light can lead to depression, anxiety, and even hallucinations. NASA uses virtual reality therapy, daily communication with family, and structured schedules to help astronauts maintain their mental health. Interestingly, astronauts also report that viewing Earth from space, known as the overview effect, gives them a profound sense of connection and peace. Would you survive a trip to Mars? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing facts.